A while back I saved a few beer cans and for a long time I wondered what to do with them. Then I came across a paper craft skull and I thought it could look quite cool and suitable for Halloween time, and so here it is. Start by cutting off the top of the can with a knife, then cut through the body of the can with scissors and cut off the bottom. Clean and gently bend the aluminium sheet with your hands to straighten it out. Print out the templates, attach them to the cans with a glue stick and let them dry. Cut out all of the pieces with scissors. It will take a while. Fold all of the pieces. For broken lines, you want the printed surface to be on the inside of the folded shape. For dotted lines, you want the printed surface to be on the outside of the folded shape. Take care whilst working with the cans as they are quite sharp. Even though I didn't manage to cut myself, I did end up with a couple of splinters, so you might want to wear some gloves. Remove the paper template from the aluminium pieces and write the reference numbers onto each one of them as you go. Glue the left and right sides of the pieces number 1 together with glue and put over some clear tape to hold it in place whilst it dries. Attach the left and right side of the piece number 2 to create the face. Glue the left and right sides of the pieces number 3 and 4 together to create the forehead. Add the left and right of number 5. Glue the forehead to the face. Carry on adding the left 6 and right 6, left 7 and right 7, left 8 and right 8, and left 9 and right 9. Glue the cheekbones to the face. Attach the pieces number 12 and 11 and glue the upper jaw to the face. At this point I decided to stop using the clear tape on the inside of the skull and swap it for the aluminium tape. I wanted the skull to be reflective from the inside, and the aluminium tape also holds the joints better whilst drying. Carry on gluing the left and right side of number 13, 14, 15 and number 16 to close the back of the head. Glue piece 17 to the bottom of the skull. Glue the loose ends of the left and right piece number 2 to the piece number 9 and join the cheekbones from the inside with more aluminium tape. Glue together pieces 18 and 19 and attach left and right side of the piece number 20 to the lower jaw. At this point I decided that the skull would look a little better if the joints were invisible, so I cut the aluminium tape into 5mm strips and covered all of the joints. I think it made it look even more interesting. Cut out two 15cm cardboard circles, one with 12cm circle cut out inside, and 3 to 4 strips just slightly wider than the height of your battery packs. Make 8 or more holes around the cardboard circle for the LEDs to come through and glue around the strips. Attach the battery packs inside the base with hot glue. Make a hole in the center of the base and pull the LED string for the eyes through the hole. Cover the base with the aluminium tape. Stick the base LEDs in their holes and glue them in place. Glue the second circle onto the bottom of the base. Cut the tube into roughly 23cm length and cover with aluminium tape. Pull the LED string through the tube and glue the tube to the center of the base. Sharpen the skewer and cut into 2 roughly 2cm pieces. Cut the leftover tube into a 55mm piece. Drill 2 holes on either side of the smaller tube for the diamonds and LEDs and cover with aluminium tape. Poke the diamonds through the larger holes and affix in place with the 2 skewer pieces. Attach the smaller tube onto the base tube with a skewer and glue in place. Poke the LEDs through the small tube holes and glue in place so that they are touching the diamonds. Glue the rest of the LEDs to the top of the tube and hide and glue the wires to the inside of the tube. Place the skull onto the stand and glue on the lower jaw piece. For written instructions and the template, click the link in the description. I fixed the hands onto the base LEDs with a dab of hot glue. And that's it! Happy Halloween!